A first prize winning Dahlia grown by my dad. Oh, beautiful. That's like, what, the Fibonacci sequence of perfect flowers? Love it, man. The process of a penny floor. I gotta be honest, that is really cool. I mean, just the intricate detail of it all, but at the same time, it kind of makes me think, do you actually have time to do that? Was able to flip these brownies out flawlessly. Oh, there's no cuts or, oh, dude, how did you do that? Well, it probably oiled the pan like so much, so that way it doesn't stick. Thank you, Pam Spray. Cookie decorating. Oh, a cute rainbow. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna eat this cookie. I'm just gonna put this into the museum. The way that these wires flow. Now you want to talk about being the master of the PC race and being perfect at chord positioning? This guy right here is the master of us all. My dog is the same color and texture as my rug. Could you imagine, like, if you were so tired trying to walk one night, accidentally be like, no, Mr. Fluffy. Of all the pens I used my first year of my PhD program. Oh, wow. Dude, that's, man, first of all, it's a lot of pens. I mean, isn't that like, I don't know, $1,000 worth of pens right there? But still, he used all the ink in them. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, by the way, on getting your PhD. An amazing piece by Brazilian artist Fabio Gomez Trinidad. Oh, now that is so cool. The way that the little girl, her hair blends in with the purple of the tree that naturally is blooming. That is so nifty. Good boy pixelated by the glass. Oh. If you want to know what it was like back in the PS1 era, this will give you that exact feeling, but that's so cool. I'd still pet him, by the way. Color gradient in Lake Michigan near Chicago. Oh, you can see like the sand and then it gets into a little bit deeper water, a little bit, man, whoever did this, I mean, that probably took a lot of time to make sure that you got the right angle. A chocolate mousse cake. Oh, now I'm a big fan of chocolate, but man, this just looks like one of those you take one bite and you're like, okay, I'm done. It's too sweet. After 30 minutes of aligning my tater tots for the oven, he got the Tetris tater tots. Now, my question is, why isn't that pan completely empty? I mean, isn't it supposed to be where once you get all of the blocks in order, they just, perfectly aligned. Oh, the way that the dude's shirt is combined with the shadow from the, oh my gosh. Dude, that right there is one of those, I'm like, you couldn't have coordinated that any better. Thousands of lanterns launched into the night sky in Thailand. Oh, this must be where they got the idea for Tangled, where they did the little lantern into the sky trying to find the princess. Seriously, that is super nifty. Bless their soul. They must have only just started working here. Oh, that's so cool. It's all perfect. You got your burgers down the middle, your fries on the left side. But that's true though. I mean, give them about a week, 2 weeks, possibly even a month, and they'll just start throwing stuff right in there. The Berlin Wall's multiple layers of graffiti. Now, this is something I thought I'd never see in my life. I mean, I knew they did graffiti, but I mean, you gotta think about it. All those many layers of paint just building up over time. How in the world, dude? Texturing on a wall. Oh my, they're doing that thing where they take the paint with an actual brush but seriously, you gotta have like some very steady hands to pull this off. This portrait made of dyes. Wait, that's made of dye? Now, I've seen people also do this sort of stuff where they'll take, for example, a Rubik's Cube and do that same thing. So I gotta say, that is awesomely impressive for those that can do that. Iridescent paint. Oh, it's like those cars that have the different changing colors depending on the angle you look at it. So that's what it looks like still in the can. I mean, very impressive by the way, but that's cool. There's just so much yellow. Oh, it's fall time. Oh my gosh, autumn's here. All right, everybody, get out your Starbucks and your pumpkin heads. We're going down the lane of, but seriously, this is really nifty. This looks like something straight out of a painting. This @ symbol that I wrote amongst all my scribbles. It's a perfect @ Okay, now you just need to cut that out and just copy and paste that every time you need to use an @ symbol somewhere, because, dude, I don't think you're ever gonna be able to do that again. The Gold Fall in Almaty, Kazakhstan. Oh, another one of those perfect looking, just autumn walkways, man. This right here, I mean, I would love to go to one of these and just have your little pumpkin spice latte, just walking, feeling the cool breeze. This Van Gogh cake. Oh, Starry Night. Man, they nailed it perfectly. I mean, just look at the detail of that. I mean, seriously, you gotta have a steady hand for that. A guitar-shaped intersection in the city of Ufa, Russia. Oh, the roads are the strings and you have the roundabout that looks like the guitar. That is, I mean, whoever coordinated that, you need to give him a 5-star rating. Natural spiral satisfaction. Ah, yes, another Fibonacci flower sequence. Honestly, I would love to be able to plant a flower like this. Unfortunately, I don't have a green thumb. The way that the moss covers the bark of this fallen tree. Oh, it's like it's in little sectionals. Like you can just take one and be like, ooh, this is what moss looks like on a tree. The way that this corn is settled in the tracks. Okay, I think somebody's train accidentally derailed. I mean, that I don't believe naturally just happened. So something must have been where the bottom of the rail probably broke and just, yeah, they didn't notice. The way that this eclipse in Taiwan highlights all the beautiful buildings. Wow. I mean, now don't get me wrong, as beautiful and as amazing as that is, at the same time, think about if you're some peasant from like 2,000 years ago, be like, the end is nigh, we're all going to go away. This parking job. Now, if you want to talk about how close you are to losing your mind, this would be a perfect interpretation for that. Flawless writing of Chinese characters. Okay, now first of all, this person must have some amazing hand-eye coordination, because seriously, this looks like a computer typed it up. There's no way somebody's hand can be that steady. An apple-shaped dessert. Oh, it's apples inside of a fake apple. Now that's appleception. The way that these water droplets rest on this leaf. Oh, it's like a little beaded necklace. That is so, how does it do that though? I'm really curious. This pixel art made with only 9 colors. Oh, how cool, another autumn picture. Honestly, this right here, even though it's the same 9 colors, I mean, that is incredible what this artist was able to do. Victoria Crowned Pigeon. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now I want one. This would be way better than whatever cockatoo that you get at the local store. This s'more snack board. Oh, this would be perfect to take out camping. I mean, trust me, I'd probably get full after about 2 bites, but just the idea of it, man, this would be great to share with 10 of your friends. The way that these 2 trees line up. Oh, this looks like one of those when you do the cutaway pictures in a kid's book. It's like, here's what it looks like with its skeleton. Here's what it looks like with its skin. The tile lords have listened. Ooh, those lines, they're perfect. It's not jagged or cut weird in any way. Oh my goodness. That I gotta give props to whoever did that. Saw this shopping tonight. Someone had a lot of time. The perfectly aligned aisle that we all see in the TV commercials. This must be the store where they do those videos. This boiled egg that came out looking like an astronaut waving their arm. I mean, that's kind of terrifying but cool at the same time, and he does look like a little astronaut. These perfect camouflage painting techniques. Wait a second. No, that looks invisible. Dude, how did you do that? Like, what? I'm confused. This tape job by my coworker. Oh, now, and there's no weird edges that are flopping out. It's not like you're seeing some, dude, that person must have had a lot of time on their hands. We peeled the seal off the jar of peanut butter, and the contents were absolutely perfect, with no contact between the seal and the top of the contents. Oh, dude, that only happens like once in a million years. How did you do that? That is so cool. Paint in the sunlight. Oh, it's like a color cord. Okay. See, I think this is one of those like artist murals, but I'm not sure. The Naslaa rock formation in Saudi Arabia. Oh, it looks like somebody laser cut it down the middle. I mean, do we actually say it was aliens cutting it down the middle? I mean, maybe a force of God, who knows? This rainbow cheesecake. Oh, it's actually perfectly cut and it's got the cool little design. It almost looks like the Dr. Seuss book. This sliced avocado. Oh my, how did you do this? Honestly, I can't cut an avocado without it just basically turning into guac. Alright guys, well that about wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and honestly, I hope you guys had an amazing day as well, because the world would not be any better without you, and so I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you did like this content, then please go ahead and consider giving us a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more hilarious things and funny memes just like this. Plus, not to mention that you can ding that notification bell so you'll always be kept up to date with the latest and greatest stuff we're putting out there. Until next time folks, we'll see you guys later.